is good to see you all, and welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. I hope you're all doing well, and I am doing well. So let's get you in, and let's get started. There we go. Hello, Lisa and Yvonne, Selena and Isaac, Heavenly Moonlight, Zena, Mary Ellen, and BTS. How are you all? How are you all doing? You may ask a question. I choose questions at random, so you can ask a question, and I will do my best. Hey, Georgia Peach, welcome. Long time no see. At least it seems like long time no see, right? Maybe it wasn't as long as I thought, but it seems like a long time. Hi. Hey, Yvonne. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Selena. It's good to have you all here. Thanks so much. All right, so let's see what we got for you, Lisa. Let's see what we've got. Hey, Isaac, how are you? I hope you're getting better. Hey, Shaker Maker, welcome. Hello. It's great to have you here. It's really great to have you here. So, haven't seen you in so long, right? Amethyst and Barry Robinson, welcome to everyone. All right, Lisa, here's what I get. First off, of course, I see your knight in shining armor, which, of course, is your partner. We all know that, right? We know he's your knight in shining armor because he is always there for you. Just like I tell Yvonne, same thing goes for you, right? He is your, he is your rock. He is the one who holds you together when you need that. Absolutely. I think things are, just ups and downs anymore these days, right? I think your emotions are just kind of really bouncing back and forth, kind of up and down. You're not sure exactly what to do. You're getting, you're a little bit emotional. You want to have this close relationship with other people, and well, that doesn't always work out. I think, I think there will be some emotional healing coming your way, but I think you have to make a choice. I really think you have to make a choice. It's difficult, right? Here's a whole bunch of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sisters, mom and dad. And I think you have to choose which. I think there's some choice in there that you have to decide to, you need to heal from that person. That person is causing the ups and downs. You're smart always. You think on your feet, you make decisive decisions, and you stick to them. And I think you're going to have to continue with that. You just are going to have to keep on moving forward. You have good ideas, right? Good ideas up here. But you got to keep moving forward. And that's what I see for you. All right. Yeah, Shaker Maker, the time change screws me up too. Always gets me. Every time. So, yeah. All right, Yvonne. We would like a general reading as well, and that sounds good. All right. You may start seeing me use less decks because I am starting to pack up more and more stuff here for my move. I don't know when we're moving. I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. I don't know an exact date yet, but I do have to start packing some stuff up and getting stuff ready to go. Every day we make trips, and every day I take more stuff, and well, oof. All right. So, Yvonne, I think it's time, right? It's time to hold on to everything. Hold on to what you've got. Because I think you're at a point now where you've hit a wall, right? You've hit a wall, you're at a barrier, and you're not sure how to get through it. And, sometimes maybe, and I'm just saying, maybe you can be a little stubborn at times. Maybe. But I definitely think it's time to, get beyond the person who is stabbing you in the back and move forward, right? I know you're afraid of doing this. I definitely know it makes you sad to think that that's the way things have to be. But you're going to realize that once you do, you'll be back to having that safe and loving, blessed family. And that's what you really want, of course. That's definitely what you want. All right, Yvonne. That's what I got for you. Thank you. Selena. So your friend's sister got into an argument with her dad because she was trying to bully him. Will the sister get caught by the police again, or by the law? By the law. By the law. All right, so will she get caught again by the law? I think, I think it's come to a turning point here with her, and, she's really struggling. She is really, really struggling. And I know that's probably not easy to see. It's really not easy for your friend to see and watch. And I know it's probably difficult on her parents as well. But yeah, absolutely. She's struggling. She is, sneaking around trying to get every little penny that she can find just so that she can make it to the next day. Because she's, spending too much money on too many things that are just not good for her. So I do think that there will be some type of authority, some type of structured and disciplined authority, which to me sounds like police. It does sound police-like to me, who will be involved with her. And I think this is going to really take a lot out of her. It's going to make her, maybe this is what it's going to take to make her see the light, right? Maybe they're just going to, give her a taste of her own medicine. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for you, Selena. I do think she's going to have some kind of run-in with police, because this day by day sneaky stuff is going to end up with like some kind of petty theft or something, and somebody's going to call the police, and of course then they're going to get stuck. Then she'll be stuck. Yeah, she's trying to get in trouble. You know why? Because she wants help and she doesn't know how to ask for it. She wants the help. She just doesn't know how to ask. That's the toughest part, right? Oh, Barb, unpacking is never done. You know what? Packing is never done. That's what I'm working on. I am on the packing part of this whole thing, and it's killing me. Yeah. So, but anyhow, all right, Isaac, what's going on? What has happened? You haven't heard from Chanel. She's not here either. I don't know. She came yesterday. You got into an argument over your ex. Yes, we heard your ex went to her house. It was dumb, but no one has spoken to her or seen her since. Will she reach out to you? Yeah, I got to tell you, Isaac, she was really upset the other night when your ex showed up at her place. She told us all that she almost got arrested, as a matter of fact. Fights are always dumb. Arguments are always dumb, but I got to tell you, unfortunately, when they happen, things get said that aren't really meant. I haven't even got to cards yet. I'm just telling you. Life, right? Yeah, the ex found out where she lived because a friend of mine told her. Oh my God, great friend of yours. Oh, what a great friend. All right, let's see. Let's see what I get. Of course, I'm 100% truthful in my readings, and, so good, bad, or indifferent, I do tell the truth, at least, in them, and sometimes it's not always what you want to hear. Sometimes it is. Again, I hadn't looked at the cards yet, but I do. Yeah, good. You and that guy are no longer friends. Good for you. You don't need friends like that. All right. Well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for her to get back in touch with you. The Knight of Pentacles tells me all about slow movement and how slowly things will take to progress. And that's exactly what's going on, right? She didn't talk to you all day today. I think it's going to be a little while before she does, a couple days maybe, which is not like her for you, but I just think that's the way it's going to be. Justice tells me that something happened, something went on with you and someone else. You had to make it came down to a point. Oh gosh, your ex and Chanel, and you had to make a choice, right? You've got choices here with the scales, and it looks like, you're trying to balance those out, but it also looks like you have choices here, of course, with the Two of Swords. And, you're thinking back. I'm trying to figure out exactly how this story's going, because in my head, I've got one thing, and the cards are kind of going along with it, but I don't know how to ask the question. I think you're searching for the strength to tell her something. I think you really are trying to search for the strength to tell her something. I think you're thinking back, of course, to all the good things you did with her, with Chanel. But I'm also, see, what I'm really feeling here with Justice is that's what's going on. There is justice. She's handing out justice. When you guys, I don't know, when you were doing that, had that little funky time there for a week or whatever it was there some kind of choice you had to make at that point? And is that why you were kind of distant from her? Did you have to make a choice? Because that's what I'm thinking. You had to decide something, and it is coming around to really be, and it really feels like someone is putting down the gavel on you. And that's why things are moving so slowly. And that's why you're searching for the confidence again, because now you feel like something's missing. You're looking for strength, right? Yes, you did. You did have to make a choice. I knew it. I knew there was something. Are you willing to share what that was? Again, I think it has to do with your past. It has to do with something behind you, right? Of course, you have the Six of Cups, and that's all about memories and nostalgia and things that have happened in the past. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I think that's maybe what this fight had to do with. I just honestly think, you really want to know if she's going to reach out to you. I'm sure at some point she will, but I honestly think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to take a little while. That's all I can tell you. All right. That's what I see. It's definitely going to take a while. She is apparently, whatever it was, as silly as and dumb as you think it was to you, maybe not so much to her. Maybe not. You had to tell the ex-girlfriend that she was no longer a part of your future in life, but she went and tried to start more drama. So that's what happened during that time period. Yep, that'll do it. Nothing went on between the two of you, did it? Nothing happened between you and the ex while you and her were not real together for that week and a half, whatever it was. Right? Or did it? Did you take a dip in the ocean one more time? Yeah. Yeah. And nothing physical. But you were hanging out with her. Okay. All right. Okay. Georgia Peach, you can see how I kind of beat around the bush about that stuff, right? I'm not comfortable about talking about that kind of stuff, but sometimes you have to ask the questions to make things right. All right, so is there any good surprises for the rest of the year, for the rest of 2020 when it comes to your relationship? Well, This Two of Swords is coming up a lot tonight. The Two of Swords has a lot to say. Oh my. I've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Do they cancel each other out? Because one is all about moving so fast and rushing into things without thinking, right? Or at least rushing into things. And the other one is about going so slow. So does that kind of cancel each other? It's like eating pasta and antipasta. If you eat pasta and antipasta, do they cancel each other out? Do you feel like you've not eaten anything at that point? Yeah. So here's what I think for you, Heavenly Moonlight. I think you and the person you're in a relationship with are moving forward very quickly. You have to have a plan though, right? I really, that is true. If you don't have a plan, things won't go well. So I think you're going to have to, make sure you have a plan as you move forward. You got to make sure you have the strength to do it. Make sure you have the confidence and the self-esteem to continue on. I think I think you have all that, because I think this relationship must be pretty decent, because you're looking ahead already for the rest of the next 2 months. I think it does come down to a choice though, right? You're going to have to make a choice, or you have made a choice already, one or the other. I'm actually feeling that you made the choice already, and the choice was to slow down a little bit. Maybe that's the choice. Maybe the choice was to slow down a little bit. However, I do think that you guys are going to have this connection that you have now, the relationship you have now, you say is pretty decent and strong. I think it's actually going to be stronger by the end of the year. So I do think there is, good things on the horizon for the rest of this year. There you go. You said it. You just said it. You made a choice, right? You made a choice. And it was to have a plan, because you don't want to rush in without a plan, because you have been at a pause because of the pandemic. That has caused you to really have to work with your inner strength, but your relationship is still solid. That's exactly what I'm telling you, Heavenly Moonlight. Basically, the exact same thing then that you just commented afterwards. Yeah, I think I got it right. I really do. I think so. Xena. So yesterday, yeah, that typo kind of made quite a difference, didn't it? So your friend Gio passed away. He passed away, and you want to know if he has anything to say to you. He has patience. That's not all you have to practice when you're away from each other for a long time, right? Thank you, Heavenly Moonlight. I don't usually think that I'm right, or I don't usually, acknowledge that I'm right. But I gotta say, I really think I was. I hit it on the head right after, I told it to you, and then you made the comment afterwards, and basically it confirmed everything that I said. So that one really, I got it right. I got it. 1. Yay, one. Queen of Water, you don't have super chat because you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time in a year. So that's why I don't have it either, Queen of Water. All right. So your friend Gio passed away. I'm so sorry, Xena. Yeah. That's sad. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh gosh. I think your friend, I really think your friend is telling you that they feel like they have been rescued from something. They feel like they've been, they have the confidence to be rescued from someone. That's really what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. Time moves slowly, I think, for you because you're sad because your friend passed on. And that is sad. It's very sad. And I know everyone feels bad. But I think your friend wants to tell you to be happy about life, right? Be happy about life. Enjoy the friends and family that you have because you see that life can be short. You never know, right? You never know what's on the horizon. What is the next day going to bring? You feel alone and you feel like, you are just searching for something. You're just searching for the answers to why this happened. And I think your friend just wants to tell you, listen, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You have distanced yourself from people. You have made yourself, you have like lost your emotions right now. And, I think Gio knows that you are sad. And I just think he wants you to know that you can, need to claim your independence at this point. You need to claim your, get back what you had, get back your confidence because I don't think he wants to see you like this. He wants to see you like this. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, Xena. BTS has jams. BTS has jams. What's going on? How you doing? Hey, Anya. Welcome. Yes, Queen of Water, it's difficult to get 3,000 hours of watch time. It is over a year, so that's a good thing. And 1,000 followers, that's not easy either. I just passed 400. And well, that's been since March. It's been since March when I started the show. March the 6th was the first day. And I guess yesterday was November 6th, right? So it's been 8 months. Wow, 8 months. And we just passed 400 subscribers. I'm at like 402, I think, today. It's 1,000 subscribers is a difficult task. It's a long road, right? I don't know 1,000 people. That's why I always say, if you know anyone who you think would enjoy a show like this, please invite them. Please send them a link or send them, let them know how to find me and have them come out to the show and have them subscribe so we can get that 1,000 subscribers. Because I think between all my shows and the daily tarot tips, I can hit 3,000 hours a year. No problem. So BTS, what's up? I think you have new messages coming your way. I think somebody is trying to get in touch with you, and that's a good thing because this person is very friendly and loving and very warm, but they're very determined to get in touch with you. I definitely think so. I think the person trying to get in touch with you is energetic, right? Very charismatic, and that's a good thing. I think this is somebody who would like to move forward with you and move towards you. And that sounds pretty significant to me, right? Someone coming towards you, because that's what you're looking for, right? What is coming towards you? Well, it's someone with these qualities. So, I think you need to figure out who that is and plant a seed and see what grows from that. And that's how things are going to go. I think that's how things will be. All right. Zena. Yes, yesterday I told you that he was at peace and you were feeling alone. Yeah, and I even had the question wrong. And I still told you that. I still had that feeling, right? And you agree he was rescued. He went through a lot of depression. No, let me tell you, I understand that 100%. For those of you who know me, and for those of you who don't, you probably will now, I battle depression, anxiety, and PTSD every single day. It's difficult to get through a day without a panic attack of some sort. And I have to say lately, like I said last night, lately, it's been like one step forward and 5 steps backwards. Every time I think something is going in the right direction, it turns around and just smacks me in the head. So I understand exactly what your friend must have been going through. I will say, no matter how bad things get, I do have the support system that I need. I have, family. I have my wife, of course, and I have my parents and sister and her family. And, I had my grandmother up until she passed away in March. And I got to tell you, it's not easy, but I can tell you honestly that there's never, ever been a thought of mine to commit suicide. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that, at least. No, I know, Georgia Peach. It's not just me. A lot of people have it. I got it from work. It started at work. the anxiety started when I was about 10 years old, probably even earlier than that. But the depression really hit 3 years ago, and the PTSD from my job was devastating. And that's why I ended up having to retire. All right. Enough about me. You guys don't need to hear about this. I'm feeling bad for myself today. I don't know why. Well, because of course, like I said, 1 step up, 5 steps back. All right, Amethyst, let's get some good news going here. Will you get the desired role in your school musical next year? Well, I think you're worried about it, right? I think you're concerned about it a bit. You are, maybe you feel a little bit like there's other people trying out for this, right? And you think, oh, look at the great job they're doing. I hope I can do as well. Of course you think that. But I think you're going to, I think you're going to give your audition and get, for the role that you want. I think you're going to do what you need to do. And I think you are going to, I think you're going to make that role grow into something great, right? You are going to grow into the role. Let's put it that way. I think that's the best way to explain it, right? People grow into the characters that they portray in movies or in plays, right? And it goes along with school musicals, of course. It's very easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's that's really what you need to do to be good in something like that, right? In a musical, in a play, in a movie, in a TV show, whatever it is that you're doing or you're performing, it's difficult. I believe that, they're going to see how dependable you are. They're going to realize you're there all the time and that you're willing to learn all of the new skills that you need. Anything you need to learn, you're going to be able to do it. So, you're a little bit defiant. Maybe defiant's not the word. Maybe you're just a little bit nervous and scared. So you've put your walls up a little bit. Maybe not all the way, but a little bit. Giving the side eye a little bit, maybe to your competition. And, well, I think you're going to be fine. I really think you're going to be all right. Things are going to work out for you. All right, Amethyst? Yeah, I didn't mean to get into a whole discussion about me, darn it. Sina, you suffer from depression and anxiety too. Yeah, I tell you, it's tough. It is so tough. Yes, CM, I worked in a bank. It was, in the end, it was a cutthroat sales position that really pushed me over the edge. But you ask if there was a robbery. I actually went through 4 robberies in a 6-year period. I went through 4 different robberies in 4 different offices. And one of them, I had a gun put to my head so that I could give the person more money. Yep. Not good. And I stayed. I stayed with the bank another 5 years after that. And the sales part of it was the part that did me in, right? The pressure and the cutthroat part of the sales, which I can't stand. I can't be that way. I'm not a cutthroat person. I am, I'm not cut out for stabbing people in the back and being nasty. I can't do that. So that did me in. But yeah, there were 4 of them in that short amount of time. Zena, you're on medication. So am I. Awesome. You have support with your friends and family and parents too. And see, that's what you need. You got to have it. You got to have some kind of a support system. Yep. Doctors, therapy, and medication. That's my life. That is my life. And it's yours too. And I know what you're going through. If you ever need to talk about it, you let me know, because I am more than willing to help anyone who is going through something like that, because I can relate. You know, I only said it, and I only told this story because I was trying to relate to to Zena's friend Gio's situation, because I think it was the same kind of situation. I really think it was. Thank you, Georgia Peach. Greatly appreciated. And somebody's setting off fireworks. That's interesting. I hope either that or they just shot at me. Well, yeah, but I only told this story because I really wanted to seem relatable to Zena's story. And, you know, you guys don't have to feel bad for me. The person that had the gun to me, that group, there were 4 of them in the bank at the same time, and a guy in a car waiting for them. And the 4 that were in the bank each got between 55 and 58 years in prison, and the one in the car got 40 years. Yeah, they caught him. Oh, they caught him. They had robbed 5 or 6 other banks in the previous months. Medication helps to a point. You got to just keep trying different medications till you get to the right one. And it's just, you got to keep trying and see what works. What works. So, but this show is not about me, nor is it about my problems. It's not about me or my problems. It's about helping you guys. That's what I do. I'm here to help everyone here. Yeah, Fairy Wren, you're absolutely right. I think channels that get too big are just that. They are just, then nobody knows each other. You can't keep up with, I have 400 followers, but how, we don't see 400 people here every single night, right? We get 10 maybe, or 12, or maybe 15 on a good night. And a lot of times, of course, it's the same group, and that's great. I will never complain about the group of people that's here, because I know you guys, and I know you all, and I know what you all go through. And well, now obviously you know what I go through, but yeah, I know you all. I feel, again, we're part of the family. It's part of a family. It's my family of friends, as I always say, right? The Night Reader family of friends. Yeah, those guys are not getting out of jail anytime soon. I do get a letter every I shouldn't say couple of years, every maybe 6 years or 5 years, whatever it is, to let me know that they're up for parole when their parole is up, but they haven't been let out. So, because then the courts have to, anyone that was a victim of that crime of bank robbery is a federal crime. It's not just a local crime. Local police come first, of course. They come to the to the office first, but then the FBI shows up because it's a federal crime to rob a federally regulated bank. And so it's a big deal. It's not like it's some little thing. And you don't get away with as much as you think when people rob banks. They don't get away with nearly as much as they expect to. It's not like you see in a movie. It was a lot of time, Georgia Peach, because they had weapons. So, but it's not like you see in the movies where they get all these bags and bags and bags of cash and all this stuff. It's not. It's usually under $10,000. They would get more money by robbing a gas station than they would by robbing a bank and get less time because that's not a federal crime. But then the FBI gets involved. When the FBI gets involved, it gets serious. But the victims, whoever the victims were, they get notified of everything that happens with every one of those people. So, yeah, if they ever get let out, I will get a letter about that as well. And, well, I hope not. I hope not. All right, Anya, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Has your dad's cancer spread to other organs and parts of his body? Will his test go okay on Wednesday? All right. I got to tell you. All right. I'm going to start here because I know this end looks a little ominous. The Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords. The Nine of Wands, of course, is all about being sensitive, right? Putting your walls up. We just said about that, and, having people here trying to protect you and all that. And and now I think that's how you're feeling, right? You're very sensitive. You are a little wary of how things are going to go. You're not sure if you can even, you don't know if you have the stamina to keep on going like this, right? Oh, thanks, Sarah Smith, for stopping in and saying hi. It's good to see you. You don't know if you have the stamina to move forward even. And that's tough, right? That's a difficult feeling to have. I think, you're extremely conflicted about how you feel. Not that it's like, okay, you could be conflicted like, okay, do I like someone or don't I like someone? That's an easy confliction, right? But yours is, did this spread and are things bad or are they not bad? Then you got to really think about, right, if they're bad, what do you do? And if they're not bad, then you feel that relief. And well, I think here, the Page of Pentacles tells me, you're going to have messages about this whole thing. And I think those messages, they look very positive to me. They look very positive. The Three of Cups tells me that there are, that everybody seems to be celebrating at the end of this. Yeah, sad things. See, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring mood down. I really didn't. I never do. I try to stay. You guys never see. The sad side of your life. But I see where there's a celebration. Everybody's happy afterwards, right? You're all kind of toasting each other and toasting to the whole thing like, hey, we did it. And, things are good. Because then the Ten of Cups is here. And that tells me that there's safety in the family. The family is safe. The family is blessed. And of course, there's always love and well-being, right? But the safety and blessing is really what is going to help you get through Wednesday. And I think you're going to find out that things really aren't as bad as you think. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not, of course, I'm not a doctor, Anya, every time I have to always say readings are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I don't know for sure. I would never know for sure. I'm just reading cards, but this is my opinion based on my interpretation of these cards is that. All right. That's what I got for you, Anya. Oh, Zena, you're very welcome. You're welcome. I feel like my job with this show that I do every night is to help as many people as I can. That's all my goal. That's my goal. Yes. Do I ask for donations? Yes, I do. So that I can keep the show going every single night. I have to pay for things through here. I have to, there's a lot of things that go on. There's expenses to this. And of course, every once in a while I buy a new deck, right? We got the new Kipper deck. This is a wonderful deck. We used it Wednesday night. It was incredible. Kipper readings were very exciting, right? So everything, of course, it costs money, and so yes, donations help, but that's not the case. I mean, I'm not begging for donations. I don't sit here and ask throughout the whole show, oh yeah, give me a donation. I do give you the option. If you do donate, you get your reading guaranteed, and you get to have it done right away, right? But I'm not looking to make a fortune. I'm not making a living on this. This is not my income stream, right? Or else I'd be in deep trouble. So, it's my only goal in this is to help as many people as I possibly can. Yeah, Fairy Wren, you weren't here Wednesday night. I did. I got this new Kipper fortune telling deck. We do an 8-card spread. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. I did 8-card spreads with this new deck, and it is wonderful. I loved it. I did it on Lenormand night instead of Lenormand. It was good, but, tweak, you like my voice. I appreciate that. Thank you. I have heard that before. Rain Falls, are you still around? I don't know who's still here listening to me rant, because that's all I've been doing for a while. Hey, Shakima, how are you? Rain Falls, are you still here? Or did you kind of zone out? And I probably don't blame you tonight. It is Fairy Wren. You'll have to see it. I'll use it again soon. Bye, Zena. Ama, you're here. That's good. All right, let me find. You know what, Ama? Do me a favor. Repost your question for me, please. And I'm going to do Shakima's question real quick while you're reposting yours. All right. Who else is still here? I know Fairy Wren's still here, and I know Anya was here, and I know that I think CM is still here. And Georgia Peach, maybe? Thanks, Ama. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know the small print, and I just don't ever want anyone to think that I'm giving out advice, like medical advice or something, and I actually know what I'm talking about, because I don't. Yeah, Ama, it does help people, right? I have a therapist, so she and I talk, and that's cool. That is cool. Oh, good, Nexus. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Georgia Peach, you donated. I know, and I did not see you, and I didn't see a question. Thank you. Post your question so I can do that for you. I didn't. I see. I thought so. I thought you were still here. Okay, so that's good. Now I know who's here. And yeah, CM, not CM. I'm sorry, Georgia Peach. Please repost your question. I don't. If it was on there before, it went away. You know how the chat goes away at the top, and I missed it. So please do. All right. So Shakima, is the relationship over with the Virgo? Ooh, I think so. I think it is. I think there has been some kind of deceit, right? Some sneakiness going on. And I think that is exactly what's happening. I think things are moving in the wrong direction because something deceitful, something behind someone's back is going on. And I think they got caught, right? Justice. They got caught, basically. That's what that's saying. The moon tells me, I think it's the other person that was deceitful. I think it was the Virgo that was not truthful and sneaky. And I don't think you're really too upset about it, believe it or not. I don't think, usually there's sadness there. And, usually this is all about sadness and fears and stuff. But I'm not sure that that's really how you feel. I think you are confident in yourself. And I think you feel like, you know what? I can go out and get myself someone better anytime I want. I can get the white-haired Elvis if I want. Because there's Prince Charming is out there. And you can find him, Shakima. I do think you have the confidence to do it because I think you are very balanced, right? It's all about the balance. I think you're very flexible when it comes to changing and rearranging things for you, for yourself and for other people. And absolutely, I think you are flexible to those changes. So, yeah, that's what I think. Yes, the answer is yes. I think the relationship with the Virgo is over. All right. Georgia Peach, I saw your donation and I saw it said thank you. And I honestly, I never saw your question and I'm sorry. I never saw your question. I thought, okay, she just is being generous as always, right? Being generous. And that was nice. I thought that was cool. That doesn't happen often, right? And I kind of said thanks real quick in between something because I wasn't sure if you wanted anybody to know that you donated or not. And then, okay, so now you really had a question and I feel bad because I probably should have done it 20 minutes ago when you donated. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yeah. Anybody on this show always knows how to get in touch with me. All you have to do is go to the website, right? It's going by right there. TheKnightReaderTarot.com. TheKnightReaderTarot.com. You go to the website. There's a section there that says comments. You make a comment. It comes to my personal email. It comes to my, my personal email, and I answer everybody. I answer everyone. I don't mind. Again, it's all the helpful process. It's all trying to help people. That's my goal. My goal is to help people so they don't have to feel like I do. Yep, that's it. Georgia Peach, anything new in love with RS? RS is, I think RS is planning something new. I think so. I think RS has decided it's time to leave the past in the past and move forward one step at a time. And I think that is good right? I think that's a good thing for you. It makes you feel like you want to have fun. You want to celebrate something like that, right? You don't want to feel tied down to the past. I don't think RS wants to feel tied down to the past anymore. I really don't think so. So I think there is that chance with RS to have that new emotional connection again, that new emotional, there's potential, right? Emotionally to get back into, to between you and RS, maybe time to rekindle things if things were kind of fizzling out a little, or if things completely fizzled out, well, maybe it's, telling you there's a way to light the flame, or, again, if things are going well, or if you're in that relationship already, then maybe it's just telling you that things are getting stronger. But that's what I see. It's definitely what I'm seeing for you. All right. Thanks so much, Georgia Peach. I appreciate it. And I really do appreciate your generosity. I am so sorry that your reading was not like 25 minutes ago by now. All right. Emma, just want to know about what you're interested in. Would you be able to get it? You're interested in something and you want to know if you're going to get it, right? Tell me, please, Emma, what are you interested in? And someone else donated just now. I just got it. So please let me know who it was, because I don't know. I'm not sure who it was. Georgia Peach, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. A house. Okay. You just want to know if about a house you're interested in. Will you be able to get it? All right. Well, that makes sense to me now. Now I get it. Now I know what we're talking about. All right. Let's get some good house thoughts going on here. I need some of those. I'm getting ready to move myself. And when I moved into this house, I said, that's it. I'm never moving again. And guess what? I'm moving again. When I get to the next house, I'm never moving again. Ever. I promise. I'm actually moving into my grandmother's house, which is full of memories and full of wonderfulness and full of my grandparents. And it's going to be wonderful. It is going to be wonderful. I'm excited. I can't wait. I just cannot wait to get everything there. But packing is horrible. It's just miserable. Emma, let's talk about this house. I think you love this house. I think you absolutely love this house. And I think you have, maybe you rushed into the decision a little bit. Maybe a little bit you rushed into the decision, but I think you had planned on that, right? Because you saw the house, you knew you loved it already. And I think you planned on jumping at the chance to get it. I think the whole idea of getting the house, I think that plan is, now coming to completion, right? The world is about completion. It's about the end of things. It's about achieving something. And I think you're going to achieve something. I think you're going to achieve, I think you're going to get a house. I don't know that it's going to be this house. I know you're in love with it. I know you rushed into getting it. And I think you're going to get a house. But I have to say, I'm not sure that it's going to be the house that you are in love with. Because I see here's all about heartbreak and heartache. Usually this would be like for a love reading. You'd get that and somebody had a broken heart, right? But you can have a broken heart about that too, right? You could have a broken heart about not getting the house you wanted. I still think you're going to get a house. I think you're still going to be happy with what you get because you're going to find something, if you don't get this house, then there's a better one out there for you. And you might think that you are, left out, and you might feel like it's, scary that you didn't get this house, but it's okay. I understand the heartbreak in not getting exactly what you want when you're looking for it, but guess what? There's going to be something better out there. Right? You complete this, you achieve something, and you find your place. You find your place. And always, when one thing doesn't work out, something better comes along, and you don't even realize it. You don't realize that it was going to come along because you didn't give it a chance. But now I think things are going to move forward to a point now where you will have to give it a chance, and you will find something even better. And you'll be extremely happy. All right? That's what I get for you. Yeah, Fairy Wren. I know. We've been going through the whole thing, right? You've been here since, I always told the story about how my grandmother passed away back in March, and stuff. And as my inheritance, well, there it is. My inheritance is her house. And of course, I had the opportunity. I could sell it if I wanted to, right? Take the money. I could take the money and sell it. That'd be great, right? But no, that is not what I want to do. I want to keep that house in our family. And I truly want to, I want to keep it at least 50% the way she had it. And, and then put some of our own touches into it also. All right, Barb, you are the final reading. You are the final freebie for the night. Somebody donated. I don't know who it is, and they never told me who it was. I would imagine they would have told me if they wanted something, but they didn't. But I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I really am. I just, I have to get this house prepared, and then I got to move all this stuff down there. And the problem is, of course, it's a 45-minute ride every day back and forth each way. And that's tough. So, all right, CM, see you later. See you tomorrow. It's tough. It's a long, I don't know, just an hour and a half every day driving back and forth is tiring on top of all the work that we've been doing. We spend the mornings here doing stuff here and trying to get things. And then we go down there and we have to, we're still cleaning out some of her stuff. So it is difficult days, and, then things here haven't been working out exactly the way that I've wanted them to. Like I said, I've been saying tonight and last night, I said, I get with this house here, and I already have someone who wants the house and stuff, but it seems like every time I think we're moving forward in it with the sale of it, then something comes up and we get moved back to like starting over, basically. So, Barb, you would love a future reading on a relationship. Look at you. You are enjoying the new place. You are enjoying that freedom of being away from all the craziness. Whew. I think the Six of Cups is telling me you are thinking back about what has happened in the past, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, that now I know what to look for, and now I know what not to get myself into. Absolutely, right? And that's easy to do. Now you've got the you've got the new place, you're away from everything, and you can clearly look back and say, you know what, I don't need this anymore, and I can be free of it, number one. And number two, you know what not to do, right? What not to look for. You find somebody better, right? And well, what could be better in a relationship reading than the Lovers card? It's all about love connections, right? Making a connection with somebody. Finding someone you can trust. That's not easy to do in life. And it's not easy to do in these days now, I'll tell you what. It's not easy to find someone you trust. You know, you have been getting, you feel like you've been getting pep talks, right? You feel like somebody's been giving you pep talks and making you feel good. And now you're real excited and you are feeling good and you're getting back to that friendly, loving, determined Barb that used to be around. The Five of Cups says you've had enough of being in pain. You've had enough isolation. It's time to let go of all of that loss. It's time to let go of it, right? So make a plan. Get organized. Get yourself organized. All right? Unpack those boxes. I know that takes forever, right? Putting the stuff in boxes takes forever, and then getting them back out, well, it's like, why did I even bother? But you have to. I just want a truck to back up to my door, and I will just start throwing things in the truck and have somebody drive it down there for me. All in one day. Just take everything, please. Just get it out of here for me. But yeah, Barb, I think you get yourself organized. I think you are getting back to that down-to-earth, relaxed kind of feel, just like the Queen of Pentacles looks like here, right? She looks very down-to-earth. She looks very calm and relaxed. And again, I think somebody really is helping you build your confidence. Somehow, somewhere, someone is helping you build your confidence. And that confidence, again, is going to lead to good things coming down the road for you, Barb. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. Yeah. Always love yourself. Always, always take time for you, Barb. You are worth way more than people in the past have given you credit for. So remember that. Don't settle. Right? Never settle for anything less than what exactly you want. So, Fairy Wren, what's going to happen with my little ghost friend? You know what? I hope my little ghost friend turns out to be my grandmother or grandfather when I get to the new house. My grandmother always said, because my grandfather died 30 years ago, and my grandmother stayed by herself all alone in the house for 30 years. She was 94. She would have been 95 this year, but she was 94 when she passed away. He passed away in 1990. So it was 30 years ago. And yeah, she was always by herself. She always had family. My parents lived within a few minutes away from her. So my mother saw her every day. But yeah, my grandmother always used to say for those 30 years that every once in a while she could hear my grandfather's voice. And my grandfather used to smoke a pipe. He used to smoke a pipe, and he had a certain tobacco that he used to use, and it had a a distinct smell to it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like, cigar smell or, cigarette smoke smell sometimes. It was a different kind of aroma. And she used to say that some nights when she was laying in bed, she could smell the pipe smoke and the tobacco smell while she was laying there. So I truly, truly hope that I can have those same experiences. I really do. I'm so happy to be moving there. Keeping it in our family. I'll be close to my parents again, so I can help them with things because they're not young. They're getting old too, and it's tough. They need help with stuff, and it's a lot easier being 3 minutes away than it is being 45 minutes away from them. That's for sure. So, yeah, it'll be exciting. I will be off the air at some point, right? I'll let you guys know when I actually move. Of course, I'll be off the air for a couple of days because I got to get everything there. I got to get it set up, and I got to get internet, right? Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. But yeah, so I will have to go off for a couple of days, but I'll let you all know. And thank you all for being there. Yeah, pipe smoke. That was it. I am hoping that I can sense many signs fairy run. I really am. I'm excited. I am excited about it. I just wish things here with this house were going much better, and they don't seem to be. They just don't seem to be. Like I said, every time I think we're making up ground or we're making some headway and getting ahead, then something happens and I lose all that momentum. But I don't know. Don't know what else I can do. I just have to keep on keeping on. All right. I will see you guys all tomorrow. This has been the Tarot Night Show. What an interesting show tonight, huh? All right. And I will see you guys tomorrow night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you all had a good day or good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.